being untamed and unafraid. I'm your host, Millie Martinez, intuitive business strategist and energetics healer for service-based entrepreneurs. And today I'm going to share with you some tips on how to understand the law of attraction. So, as a certified law of attraction coach, I can tell you that there is a huge popularity right now with the law of attraction, right? And the big question that I see everywhere is how you could incorporate the principles of the law of attraction into your daily existence, okay? To do this correctly, you first have to understand what the law of attraction means and what the guiding principles are. So to recap, if you've never heard of the law of attraction, it basically states that negative attracts negative and positive energy attracts positive energy. That's basically at the core, okay? At the bones of what the law of attraction is, you attract the energy. And you can attract it in different ways. You can attract it with thoughts, you can attract it with words, you can attract it with actions, you can attract it with feelings, okay? And yes, you can attract it with your subconscious mind as well. So if you want the law of attraction to provide you with positive rewards like joy and happiness and love and money, there are some simple strategies that you need to follow. The first strategy is to give thanks, okay? For you to live the law of attraction on a continuous basis, you must always give gratitude, okay? What this means is that no matter what you have going on in your life, you always have something positive to be thankful for, right? You be thankful for the roof over your head, for having clean drinking water. I'm thankful for coffee every morning. That's one of the first things I'm thankful for. And if you sincerely practice this on a continuous basis, you're going to be rewarded with more, because what you're doing is being thankful and grateful for what you already have will give you that energy of moreness. Okay, so you're going to attract more of what you love, more of that high vibe energy. If you do the opposite, if you're constantly, complaining about things that you don't have, or things that you need that are not in your life, or complaining about the bad things that happen in your life, then that's the energy that you're going to keep attracting. So that's why step one is really important, to give thanks to the positive things that are already in your life right now and the positive things that have happened to you in the past. So if right now you're going through a bad situation and you're like, oh, I can't find anything to be thankful for because it might be a little difficult for you, then go back to past experiences and be thankful for them, okay? If you have kids, be thankful for your kids. If you have really good friends, be thankful for that. If you were able to accomplish a goal, be thankful for that. That's going to start the process of bringing in that high vibe energy so that you can continue to attract positive things, okay? Number two is to escape the negative thoughts and feelings. Look, I completely understand that if you are really going through something really difficult right now, it's going to be difficult for you to think of those positive things, right? Especially if your life is extremely hectic or filled with stress. It is easier to become frustrated and to harbor those negative feelings about a lot of the issues or situations that you're going through right now if what you're going through is really negative. But if you follow the law of attraction principles, you can direct those emotions immediately, okay? So remember that positive attracts positive, and so negative is going to attract more negative. So if you only focus on the negative stuff, then you're only going to attract the negative stuff, right? So one of the examples that we can use for this is, how during Christmas, the lines get really long? And you're in a rush and you're like, oh my God, why did I come shopping during Christmas time? These lines are so long. It's going to take me an hour just to pay for these things. And you get frustrated and antsy because, if you're like me, you don't like crowds or long lines. Well, instead of focusing on the fact that there is a long line and you have to wait a long time, think about all the things that you're going to be able to buy and all the happiness and joy that the people who are going to receive those Christmas gifts that you're buying, that you're standing in line waiting for, are going to receive when you give them those gifts. And so what you're doing is, even though the reality is that yes, the line is really long and maybe you don't like crowds or shopping during the holidays, the end result is a positive result. So you focus on the end result. Okay, it's just a trick that I teach my clients also to use, okay? So number three is to voice what you want. So as per the law of attraction, if you request something, it will be brought to you, okay? This is a really tricky one when I'm teaching the law of attraction to my clients. because they're like, well, I asked for $1 million. Why don't I have $1 million? There is a process, okay? If you ask for money, money comes to you in the path of least resistance. Anything that you ask for will come to you in a path of least resistance. So if you have a partner, for example, and you want 10K, maybe that money will come through your partner who gets a bonus or gets a raise or gets promoted. Okay, maybe it comes to you throughout the next 6 months through gifts. Okay, so what I like to do is, one of the things that you can do also for this one is make a list of 10 simple things that you can ask for that you want. For example, I want flowers. I'm thankful and grateful for receiving flowers. So you have to write it out in past tense as if it's already happened in a positive. So I'm thankful and grateful that I received flowers. I'm thankful and grateful for the free coffee that I received today. Just write 10 things, okay? Simple little things, and then put the list away. Go about your day. Don't think about it anymore. And what you're going to notice is at the end of the month or a few weeks, go back to that list and see how many of those things came true. You'd be surprised. All those things have monetary value. What you do is you add up the value of those gifts that you received, and you'll be surprised at the money that came into your life through various sources, okay? So, the law of attraction, the process is very easy, but there are definitely different methods that you can use to attract different things into your life. You can use the power of water, which is called the water bottle method. There's another process called scripting, and scripting is when you just focus on writing things out. You kind of end up meditating while you're writing this, and you don't even realize what you're writing, but it is a form of meditation when you're writing everything that you want down on a piece of paper and then you put it away. There's also Reiki. Reiki is a way of shifting that energy, and it is a form of manifestation because you're using the power of the universe, the energetic frequencies, to have energy flow better in your home so that it's easier for you to attract abundance. So there's over 50 different ways, if not more, that you can use the law of attraction to manifest what you want. So at the end of the day, the most important thing in attracting anything that you want into your life is to be kind, to trust and let go that it is meant for you. Remember that everything does happen in its own divine time. And one of the examples I'm going to use for this is, for example, if you want a promotion, you're like, I'd really like to become manager. Okay. In order for you to become manager, what needs to happen for that person that has that position already? Do they need to quit? Do they need to get fired? Do they need to get promoted to another department, another location? So you got to understand that, and the universe is always working to give you what you want, but other things also need to shift in the universe for this to happen. So don't focus too much on when or how. Let it go. The universe takes care of the how. Just you wanting it, being able to visualize it for yourself, that means that it is meant for you. And so what you're going to notice then is that the universe will give you signs of action steps that you need to take to make things happen. For example, we're going to use the example of the promotion. If you want to become a manager, as I just used in the example, well, maybe you're going to see that there's a workshop at your job for specific training, or maybe you're scrolling through Facebook and you see that there's a certification for something, and having the certification will help you achieve that goal of becoming a manager. These are ways that the universe talks to you to give you those next steps. Like, hey, take this step, and that's going to get you one step closer to achieving that dream, that goal that you want to manifest in your life. This is how it works, guys. Okay, so the first step is to get really clear on what you want, to be thankful for the good things that you already have, to ask for the things that you want, let it go. The universe takes care of the how, but be aware of things that then happen around you, and those things that come up, those little nudges, are what you really have to focus on to make your manifestation come to life. So that is my video for today. I hope it was helpful for you. I will see you in the next video.